Good Wednesday afternoon, everybody. Come on in. It's time to cook dinner. I'm at it again, y'all. I'm cooking a craving. I have a taste for my favorite thing in the world, some fried chicken. Fried chicken drumsticks, that is. So, what I've done, I've already pre-seasoned my chicken. Got them right here sitting on the back there. All of my favorite seasonings, my complete seasoning, my chicken bouillon season, and I even put some of this season that Kareem likes, make them a little bit hot. And of course he wants some more lemon chicken, so I'm gonna sprinkle him some lemon on his and just season them up real good. Pour a little my homemade buttermilk over them, about a half a cup of homemade buttermilk. I got, let's see, 9 or 10 drumsticks, and I'm gonna be putting them in this good old hot grease here. I'm gonna batter them. They're gonna be lightly battered, because guess what? I didn't have a lot of flour today, y'all, but that's okay, not to worry. They're coated well with the buttermilk and the seasoning, so I'm just going to get them over here and start coating them with the flour. Okay, then I'm going to start dropping them into my pan. Hope y'all had a God bless Wednesday. What do they call it? Hump day. I'm not going to have... excuse me. What was that about? Anywho, when you don't have a lot of flour, what you have to do is just be careful about how hot you have that grease. I said a lot of flour when you don't have a lot of grease. I didn't have grease or flour, y'all. So, they're going to be just fine. I'm going to be cooking very slow. Let's get the limelight going on the chicken there. Okay. The chicken frying. You know, one of my favorite things in the world is fried chicken drumsticks or wings. I mean, I like all parts of the chicken, but my favorite parts are the drumsticks. There's just something about a good old fried chicken drumstick that I think it's a childhood thing. I believe that's what it is. And even teenage, I can remember those days when I played basketball and we used to always get a chicken sandwich. And it would be either a breast. Yeah, for some oddball reason, chicken breasts were in abundance for whatever reason. I don't know. And so we would get a breast, and you know what? Because growing up, like I think I shared with you all once before, we didn't have a whole lot financially. We used to fry those chicken back, make fried potatoes, and I'm here to tell y'all that was some good eating. So more times than one, I had fried chicken backs. And those chicken backs, you know, up on the upper part of that back, had a lot of meat. And there were some little pockets on that chicken back. And those things were good to me. And I remember those days whenever, you know, the chicken leg, if you got a whole chicken, that's one thing. But if you had about a parch, we had a lot of backs. Lord Jesus. And whenever we got a whole chicken, every time we had a whole chicken, Mom would cut the backs off of, you know, Sunday dinner more than likely was fried chicken. So I think that's why, one of the reasons why I have such a great appreciation for food is because growing up we didn't have a lot of food, but we always had enough to eat. We always got our bellies full, but we didn't have, you know, like excuse me, something got in my throat. What that's about. So what I'm going to do now that I got all my drums in there, I'm going to put a lid over them so that they will cook, because they're pretty good size. Get those moved over a little bit. They're pretty good size, and they're going to need that steam to go in there and cook them all the way through. And I'm going to show you what else I'm cooking. Just hold on one second for me. Okay, I'm back. I got all the drums in there, and I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice on this side oven, and I'm gonna hit them with, I'd already started, so I just need to put a little bit more, and just a little bit of lemon pepper, like so. I want that lemon pepper on top while the steam is going through that chicken. And when I flip them on the other side, I'm going to hit them again. And that will give that lemon juice and that lemon pepper a little chance to go through and be right on top. So when you bite it, you'll taste it. Y'all know I'm going to always do something a little bit different. Now, the other thing that I'm cooking tonight is some of these little small potatoes. They're called premier potatoes. I got them from Sam's Club. They're called Perfect Pear, Honey Gold, and Ruby Sensation. So they're really, really good. Let's get over here where you can see them. Here they are. I've got them already boiling. Y'all know I got them loaded up with butter and garlic and a little bit of my chicken bouillon seasoning. And just let them boil until they get nice and soft. And I've got some of those little mini confetti peppers, as I call them. When they get just about done, I'm going to go ahead and drop my little peppers on top of them, just to make a potato and pepper medley. And this is going to be what we're going to eat with. Matter of fact, they're soft already. I'm going to go ahead and drop them in like so. I'm going to leave them whole, just like that. And I'm just going to put the lid back on and let them cook really slow. So while my chicken is cooking, I got my potatoes and peppers cooking. So not a whole lot of anything out of the ordinary. The same seasoning that I use to season my chicken, especially a lot of garlic. I put some minced garlic in there to make them real nice and garlicky. And of course, you know I got lots of butter in there. So we're just going to let them cook along slowly as my chicken cooks. And of course, you know I got to have me a nice little green salad to go with this. So this is going to be a quick, easy, delicious dinner that's not going to require a lot of work. So y'all hang in there with me, and that chicken is going to take about a good 25 minutes to cook, and we'll have this meal on the table in about an hour. So hang in there, and I'm going to come back and talk to you about a couple of things. Okay, y'all, I almost forgot to turn the camera back on. It's time to turn the chicken. Time to turn the chicken. Oh, I'm looking at a series. Okay, I'm looking at a series again. I'm looking at this series called All American. I just love those kind of little stories. So anywho, that's what all the yelling was about. But I got the chicken all turned, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lid back on it for about 7 minutes. Then I'm going to take it off and let it stay off, because I need this chicken to crisp up for me. But I also, at the same time, I need it to be really done. I need to make sure it's done, because those legs are pretty good size. So everything is still cooking, y'all. Y'all can catch up with me. I'm rolling mine slow. So if you want to catch up, get you some chicken, thaw it out, get it seasoned up, and we can fry this chicken together. Hang on just a minute, and I'm going to go and finish my little cleanup, so when I sit down and eat, I don't have to get back up to clean. Okay, y'all, I believe that beautiful chicken is ready. The potatoes are ready, of course, along with my peppers. And I made just a small salad back there with some of my garden chocolate tomatoes right there, and just some lettuce. And we are getting ready, y'all, to sit back, relax, and enjoy this beautiful meal. Okay, so I'm just sort of letting that chicken crisp up a little bit more. But other than that, this meal is ready, y'all. These are the those beautiful potatoes, the honey gold potatoes, and the ruby sensations. They are so good, and they're real creamy like potatoes. And although that seasoning you see, that's garlic and complete seasoning, and of course onion powder. So we're getting ready to sit back, relax, and enjoy. I'm going to be taking that chicken out of the grease just shortly. I said I was going to come back and talk to y'all, so let me just give it about 5 minutes of time, simply because it's prayer time. It's just always prayer time. And we just got so many things going on. Just let me, I don't know who this might be for, but it came up with the situation I had going on here this evening with some folks that I know. You know, I talk all the time about unresolved issues. The reason why I always say resolve those unresolved issues because they come back to bite you at the most inopportune time, and at the time when you're at your weakest, sometimes you're most vulnerable. So if you've got any unresolved issues, please get them resolved. If it's with in-laws, family members, friends, people you knew in your past, get those things taken care of, because at the time when there's a wedding or a funeral or someone is sick and you got these people involved and somebody's not going to let you in to see them because what you did to them last year, you never apologized, somebody passed away. Nope, you can't come to the funeral, you can't come to the wedding, whatever. Whoever that's for, please, please, please listen, take heed, resolve those unresolved issues so that we can move forward and so it can free us up to pray, because we need to pray about this coronavirus, about this weather, about the economic system, this Afghanistan situation. We need to be freed up to pray. We've been had these old strongholds in our families for years and years and years, those familiar spirits that come around to still haunt us and take over our lives. Let those things go. We need you out here praying for the things, for the matters that are at hand. And I know that, your differences with your loved ones and this and that, we know those are important things, but those are things that some of us have been holding on to for 50 years. Please, I implore you, I beg you, I ask you, please, I implore you, I am asking you, please let those things go so that you can be freed up to pray, because we already know that one can chase 1,000, but two can chase 10,000. And you cannot pray for anybody if you are all clogged up with petty he said, she said, or somebody didn't speak to me the right way, or somebody talked about my food at the family reunion or didn't appreciate it, or I heard somebody whispering about me. Don't let those things go, please. We need you in prayer. We need you standing in the gap. We need you praying without ceasing so that we can get through this pandemic, y'all. There are so many things going on in this world that require our attention. So that's my little soapbox. That's what I just want to come back and say. So, guys, I love y'all. I appreciate you all. And I'm praying for you all that every day of your life will be a good day. Because after all, God put some good stuff on earth here for us to enjoy. And we can still enjoy some things. Just resolve those unresolved issues. Pray without ceasing. Keep those prayers going up now so the blessings will come down. So that you can do something kind for someone. Can pick up that phone and say a kind word to someone. I love you guys, and until I decide to cook again, toodaloo.